The Jayhawks will put total leather and will get started. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The offense set for a first down play. They go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Shuck. Coming after him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Starts to scramble to the left. He's got an open man. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Quarterback will audible. Handoff from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Trying going to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Neal. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. He finds his man, and he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Louisville 7, Kansas 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
The Jayhawks are flying down the field. They'll run the option. Now the pitch.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On the option. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. They're bringing heat. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll line up for a second down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacey. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Snowed under by the defense.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Louisville.
They'll go jumbo package. 3 tight ends set on 3rd and goal. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Cardinals! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The DBs will back off a bit. On the run, it's Neal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Skinner. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, Louisville 21, Kansas 0.
And the Cardinals will boot away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. And the senior just took that